let's take one final look at the unforgettable emotions. The loss of Professor Tupperman left us stunned, but 12 years later, the Big Bang Theory changed everything. Behind the laughs came real-life drama. One star fought legal battles at 101, another gave up U.S. citizenship for a shocking role, and now a fan favorite breaks their silence about feuds, failures, and unexpected triumphs. Think you know the cast? Think again. Like, comment, and subscribe, because this story is just getting started. Jim Parsons Beyond the Bow Tie, a career reimagined. Jim Parsons became a household name as the brilliant yet socially awkward Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory. Over 12 seasons, he turned the quirky physicist into an unforgettable TV icon, earning 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe. By the time the show ended in 2019, Parsons was one of television's highest-paid actors, pulling in $1 million per episode and totaling around $177.7 million in earnings. In 2018, CBS reportedly offered him a $50 million deal to keep the show going, but Parsons turned it down. It was a bold move that shocked fans and marked the end of the series. Later, he explained that it simply felt like the right time to move on. Though he stepped away from Sheldon, Parsons remained closely connected to the universe as executive producer and narrator of Young Sheldon, which ran until 2024. Since then, Parsons has continued to reinvent himself. In 2020, he starred in Netflix's Hollywood, delivering a chilling performance as ruthless talent agent Henry Wilson, a role that earned him an Emmy nod. In 2022, he stunned audiences again with Spoiler Alert, a heartfelt romantic drama based on journalist Michael Ausiello's memoir, praised for its emotional depth and vulnerability. Parsons also returned to his theatrical roots. In 2024, he took center stage on Broadway in Our Town, guiding audiences as the introspective stage manager. That same year, he starred alongside Jessica Lange in Paula Vogel's Mother play, proving he's just as powerful on stage as he is on screen. Beyond acting, Parsons is a passionate producer. With his husband, Todd Spywak, he runs That's Wonderful Productions, the company behind the Emmy-nominated series Special, a groundbreaking show about a gay man with cerebral palsy. The duo continues to back stories that uplift underrepresented voices. As for a return to Sheldon Cooper, Parsons has joked it would take a resurrection, but he hasn't ruled out a cameo in a future spin-off. Off-screen, he remains grounded, focused on storytelling, and grateful for the path he's taken. Walking away from a sure thing was risky, but Jim Parsons is proof that bold moves can lead to even greater chapters. Kaley Cuoco, from sitcom star to Hollywood risk-taker. For 12 years, Kaley Cuoco won hearts as Penny on The Big Bang Theory. But when the show ended in 2019, she faced a major turning point. Rather than coast on past success, she took control of her career, launching her own production company, Yes Norman Productions, and choosing bold, unexpected projects. Her breakout move was The Flight Attendant, a gritty HBO Max thriller where she played a chaotic, alcoholic flight attendant caught in a murder mystery. The role earned her Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, proving she could handle intense drama just as well as comedy. She followed that success by voicing Harley Quinn in an edgy animated series, earning praise for her sharp and fearless performance. Cuoco kept pushing boundaries with roles in the romantic comedy Meet Cute 2022 and a dark true crime-inspired series in 2023. Some critics said her characters felt too similar, but she didn't slow down. Instead, she set her sights even higher, taking on the role of Hollywood icon Doris Day in an upcoming biographical series. If it succeeds, it could redefine her entire career. Behind the scenes, Cuoco has been open about the struggles after The Big Bang Theory. She feared she'd never top that level of success, but refused to settle for another sitcom. Even during the show's run, she faced challenges, like the 2017 pay cut she and her co-stars took to support Maim Bialik and Melissa Rauch, and the surprise 2018 exit of Jim Parsons, which ended the show unexpectedly. Though she loved playing Penny, Cuoco admitted she disagreed with how the character's story ended, especially the sudden pregnancy twist. But through it all, she stayed focused, fearless, and driven. Kaley Cuoco isn't looking back. She's building a legacy far beyond the laugh track. Simon Hellberg, more than just Howard. Simon Hellberg never expected to become a sitcom icon. But in 2007, he landed the role of Howard Wolowitz on The Big Bang Theory. And for 12 seasons, he stole scenes as the flashy, eccentric aerospace engineer. When the show ended in 2019, Hellberg faced a new challenge, breaking free from Howard's shadow. He took bold risks, starring in the 2021 musical drama Annette alongside Adam Driver. Hellberg played a brooding pianist and even became a French citizen to support the project, a move that showed his dedication. Critics praised his performance, proving he could shine far beyond comedy. He later made a guest appearance on Poker Face, reminding fans of his sharp comedic timing. Even before The Big Bang Theory, Hellberg had dramatic range, earning a Golden Globe nod in 2016 for Florence Foster Jenkins and appearing in films like A Serious Man. Off-screen, he's kept a quiet family life with wife Jocelyn Town and their 2 kids, though he's been open about past struggles with OCD and anxiety, issues that complicated his early fame. In 2022, Hellberg discovered a surprising truth: he wasn't the original pick for Howard. Kevin Susman had been cast, but dropped out due to scheduling. The role fell to Hellberg and changed his life. He may not have planned to be a sitcom legend, but he's spent every year since proving he's so much more. Johnny Gleki, from sitcom star to quiet rebel. Johnny Gleki became a household name as Leonard Hofstadter on The Big Bang Theory. But when the show ended in 2019, he chose a different path. Rather than chase the Hollywood spotlight, Gleki stepped back, focusing on meaningful projects, family, and a quieter life far from the cameras. Right after the series wrapped, he briefly returned to TV as David Healy on The Conners, revisiting his Roseanne character. But his heart was behind the scenes. He co-created A-OK, a 1990s set sitcom about an internet startup, and served as executive producer. While he stayed active in indie films, Gleki deliberately avoided blockbuster roles, determined not to be typecast as Leonard forever. His personal life also shifted. In 2019, he and girlfriend Elena Meyer welcomed a son, Avery. Though the relationship ended in 2020, Gleki later married Morgan Gleki, and they had a daughter, Una, in 2023. The actor left LA behind, relocating to Nashville for a quieter, more grounded lifestyle. Behind the scenes, Gleki faced struggles few knew. In 2011, he was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, battling facial paralysis while continuing to perform. And off-screen, he never shied from controversy, especially in 2018 when he lost followers after speaking out in support of gun control following the Florida school shooting. Still, he refused to apologize. And of course, there were quirks, like the hidden wall of used chewing gum he left behind on the Big Bang set, as revealed by co-star Kunal Nayyar. But the biggest shock? Gleki once admitted he was the only cast member who had sex in his dressing room during the show's 12-year run. A wild confession from an actor who, despite stepping out of the spotlight, still knows how to make headlines. Kunal Nayyar, from laugh tracks to leading roles. Kunal Nayyar became a global sensation as the lovable, awkward Raj Kuthrapali on The Big Bang Theory. But when the show wrapped in 2019, Nayyar didn't rest on sitcom fame. He dove headfirst into bold, unexpected territory. In 2020, he stunned audiences with Criminal UK on Netflix, portraying a chilling serial killer named Sandeep. The role flipped everything fans thought they knew about him, earning him a BAFTA nomination for Best Supporting Actor. His dramatic evolution continued in 2022 with Suspicion on Apple TV+, where he starred alongside Uma Thurman in a gripping thriller. Yet even as he embraced darker roles, Nayyar never abandoned comedy. In 2024, he reunited with Big Bang co-star Melissa Rauch on Night Court and took the lead in the romantic comedy How to Date Billy Walsh. But his most daring project may be just ahead, playing Scrooge in Christmas Karma, a Bollywood-inspired musical retelling of A Christmas Carol directed by Gurinder Chadha. It promises to be a career-defining moment, fusing tradition, music, and reinvention. Voice work has also been key in Nayyar's journey. Kids and families know his voice as Guy Diamond in Trolls and Gupta in Ice Age, Continental Drift, roles that expanded his reach far beyond live-action TV. Off-screen, Nayyar has explored writing and theater. His 2015 memoir, Yes, My Accent Is Real, gave fans a heartfelt and funny look at his immigrant story. He's also performed internationally in Jesse Eisenberg's The Spoils and co-wrote the Indian play Cotton Candy. Of course, his path hasn't been without bumps. A controversial line in The Big Bang Theory about Bollywood actresses sparked outrage, and in 2023 even led to legal action in India. Nayyar has stayed silent on the matter. On set, he was reportedly infamous for his annoying parking habits, though his co-stars mostly laughed it off. Kunal Nayyar's journey proves one thing: he's not afraid to evolve. From sitcoms to serial killers to musicals, he's rewriting the rules and doing it his way. Melissa Rauch, from sitcom star to Hollywood power player. Melissa Rauch never set out to be a Hollywood A-lister. Before The Big Bang Theory made her famous, she was grinding it out in comedy clubs, chasing a dream one mic at a time. That all changed in 2009 when she landed the role of Bernadette Rostenkowski-Wolowitz. With her signature high-pitched voice, razor-sharp wit, and unforgettable timing, Rauch quickly became a fan favorite, sticking with the show for a decade. But when The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019, Rauch faced a defining choice: play it safe with similar roles or reinvent herself. She chose the latter. In 2015, while still on the show, she co-wrote, produced, and starred in The Bronze, a dark comedy about a washed-up Olympic gymnast. The role was gritty, foul-mouthed, and wildly different from Bernadette. Producers didn't initially want her in the lead. They pushed for a more recognizable name. But Rauch fought for the part and proved she could carry a film. The movie premiered at Sundance, and while reviews were mixed, her performance was a knockout. Rauch also made waves in the voice acting world. In 2017, she fulfilled a personal dream by voicing Harley Quinn in Batman and Harley Quinn, channeling her New Jersey roots into a playful yet fiery take on the iconic character. It marked another bold shift in her growing career. After Big Bang, Rauch slowed down to focus on family life. She married screenwriter Winston Bagel and welcomed 2 children in 2017 and 2020. But the spotlight kept calling. In 2023, she returned to network TV with Night Court, playing Judge Abby Stone, the daughter of the beloved character from the original series. As both lead actress and executive producer, she helped revive the show alongside her husband. Audiences embraced the mix of humor and heartfelt storytelling, and NBC quickly renewed it for a second season. Rauch added depth to Abby, portraying not just a hopeful judge, but a woman grappling with alcoholism and personal demons. It was a far cry from laugh-track comedy, proof that she could handle layered emotional work just as well as punchlines. Beyond acting, Rauch is deeply involved in voice work and advocacy. She voiced characters in animated series like Firebuds 2022 and appeared on Celebrity Jeopardy, charming fans with her real-life personality. Off-camera, she co-founded Oscar's Kids, a non-profit supporting children with cancer, and runs January Productions with her husband. Melissa Rauch may have started as Bernadette, but she didn't stay there. She fought for roles, took creative risks, and carved out a career that keeps evolving. From sitcom queen to creative force, she's not done surprising us yet. Maim Bialik, from teen star to trailblazer on and off the screen. In the early 90s, Maim Bialik became a teen sensation with her breakout role on Blossom. With a bright future in Hollywood ahead of her, she shocked everyone by walking away from acting to pursue a PhD in neuroscience. Years later, she made an unforgettable comeback as Amy Farrah Fowler on The Big Bang Theory, a role that earned her 4 Emmy nominations, 2 Critics' Choice Awards, and a permanent place in pop culture history. Even after the show ended in 2019, Bialik stayed in the spotlight, on her own terms. She starred in Call Me Kat, 2021, 2023, a quirky sitcom about a cat cafe owner. Though the show built a loyal fan base, it was canceled after 3 seasons. During this time, she made her directorial debut with As They Made Us, a heartfelt family drama praised for its raw emotion. She also stepped into the iconic role of Jeopardy co-host alongside Ken Jennings from 2021 to 2023. While some viewers admired her intellect and poise, others criticized her delivery, especially after she promoted the brain supplement Neuriva, which many scientists called pseudoscience. Outside of television, Bialik is a best-selling author, using her platform to empower young people with books like Girling Up and Boying Up. She's also known for her vegan cookbook and parenting guide, Mayim's Vegan Table, and previously ran Grok Nation, a blog focused on social issues and community dialogue. A neuroscientist by training, Bialik has become a vocal advocate for women in STEM and for mental health awareness. On her podcast, Maim Bialik's Breakdown, co-hosted with Jonathan Cohen, she opens up about her own struggles with OCD and eating disorders, making mental health conversations personal and accessible. Her deep connection to faith also shapes her public life. As a modern Orthodox Jew, Bialik frequently shares her views on religion and Israel, earning both admiration and criticism, especially during times of conflict. She's no stranger to controversy. In 2017, she wrote a New York Times op-ed about the Harvey Weinstein scandal, suggesting that modesty had helped protect her from harassment. The backlash was swift, with many accusing her of victim blaming. She later apologized, clarifying that no survivor is ever at fault. Maim Bialik has never fit neatly into a box. Scientist, actress, activist, and mother, her journey is complex, often polarizing, but always unapologetically her own. Kevin Susman, the accidental star who became a fan favorite. Kevin Susman never set out to be a household name. Before The Big Bang Theory changed his life, he was just another actor grinding away in Hollywood, working in a real comic book store while chasing auditions. Ironically, it was that same world that made him famous when he was cast as Stuart Bloom, the awkward, endearing comic shop owner who quickly became one of the sitcom's most beloved characters. When The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019, many wondered if Susman would be typecast. Instead, he surprised everyone by branching out with confidence. He took on dramatic roles in acclaimed series like Better Call Saul, where he played the straight-laced Mr. Link, and in Hulu's The Dropout, portraying real-life figure Mark Rosler in the Theranos scandal. Both roles prove Susman wasn't just a comedic sidekick. He had the chops for serious drama, too. Still, Susman hasn't abandoned his comedy roots. He reunited with Big Bang co-star Maim Bialik in Call Me Kat and earned praise for his recurring role as Walter Pine in Apple TV Plus' Lessons in Chemistry, once again showing his talent for balancing heart and humor. But Kevin Susman isn't just an actor, he's a creator. In 2013, he co-developed Dark Minions, a stop-motion animated comedy for Amazon, with Big Bang co-star John Ross Bowie. Though the series wasn't fully produced, the project revealed Susman's passion for storytelling behind the camera. The duo continued writing, developing scripts like The Ever After Part and the second Rob's appearance for CBS, both of which, though unaired, showcased his creative ambition beyond acting. His road to Stewart was far from straightforward. Early in his career, Susman appeared in acclaimed projects like Liberty Heights and Almost Famous, and played Walter in Ugly Betty. Fun fact, he was originally cast as Howard Wolowitz on The Big Bang Theory, but a contract with ABC forced him to turn it down, paving the way for Simon Hellberg. Eventually, Susman returned as Stewart, turning a minor character into a fan favorite who stole scenes for multiple seasons. Even with his success, Susman has faced real challenges. After the 2023 SAG-AFTRA strike, he spoke out about how streaming has dramatically changed the way actors earn a living. When Big Bang aired on network TV, syndication brought in steady paychecks. But with its move to platforms like Max, the financial model shifted, leaving many actors, even veterans, navigating uncertain terrain. Kevin Susman may not have planned for fame, but he's carved out a career that's anything but ordinary. With quiet persistence, creative courage, and an uncanny ability to make every role memorable, he's proven that success doesn't always follow the spotlight. It often lives just outside of it. Sarah Gilbert, from sitcom rebel to industry force. In the evolving world of Hollywood, where streaming has shaken up income models and long-standing careers, Sarah Gilbert's journey stands as a powerful example of reinvention and resilience. Born on January 29, 1975, in Santa Monica, California, Gilbert became a household name as Darlene Connor on Roseanne, 1988-1997. Her character, a sharp-tongued, brainy teen, broke the mold and earned her 2 Primetime Emmy nominations. When Roseanne was revived in 2018, Gilbert returned not just as a star, but as executive producer. She was instrumental in bringing the show back until everything changed overnight. Roseanne Barr's racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett led ABC to cancel the show, despite massive viewership. Gilbert condemned Barr's comments, sparking a public fallout. Barr accused her of betrayal and blamed her for the cancellation. Their relationship was never the same. But Gilbert refused to retreat. She helped launch The Connors, a successful spin-off that carried on without Barr, keeping the spirit of the show alive. Outside of Roseanne, Gilbert had other memorable roles, including Leslie Winkle on The Big Bang Theory. Winkle, a sarcastic physicist, was briefly part of the main cast before being phased out, but fans loved her biting wit and no-nonsense attitude. She also made guest appearances on shows like ER, Grey's Anatomy, and Atypical, and appeared in films like Poison Ivy and Riding in Cars with Boys. In 2010, she created The Talk, a daytime talk show giving women a platform to discuss news, culture, and motherhood. The show won multiple daytime Emmys, and Gilbert co-hosted it for nearly a decade before leaving in 2019 to focus on other creative ventures. That included co-founding the production company Sarah Plus Tom with TV producer Tom Werner and serving as executive producer for the upcoming drama Preps of Pittsburgh. A creative at heart, Gilbert graduated magna cum laude from Yale in 1997 with a degree in art, and her photography has been featured internationally. She's also a vocal advocate for eco-conscious living, promoting sustainability in her personal and professional life. Sarah Gilbert's path hasn't always been smooth, but she's always moved forward, with bold choices, quiet strength, and a deep commitment to telling meaningful stories. In a world that often demands conformity, she's carved out her own lane, and she's still driving it forward. Laura Spencer, quiet strength, lasting impact. Laura Spencer's rise in Hollywood didn't follow the typical path, but that's exactly what makes her story worth telling. Born on May 8, 1986 in Oklahoma City, she fell in love with acting early on. After earning her Bachelor of Fine Arts in Theater from the University of Oklahoma in 2008, she started with small roles until one breakthrough changed everything. In 2013, Spencer joined The Big Bang Theory as Emily Sweeney, Raj Kuthrapalli's edgy, horror-loving dermatologist girlfriend. What was meant to be a one-episode role quickly grew into a recurring part through season 10, thanks to fan enthusiasm. At the same time, she was lighting up screens on Bones as Jessica Warren, a spirited, brainy intern from seasons 9 to 12. Balancing two major network hits at once is no easy feat, but Spencer handled it with grace and charm. Before mainstream fame, she made waves in the Emmy-winning web series The Lizzie Bennet Diaries, a modern spin on Pride and Prejudice. The project taught her the power of digital storytelling and social media's reach, insights that shaped her outlook as a modern actress. Spencer didn't stop there. In 2021, she took a dramatic turn in 13 Minutes, a disaster film that explored issues like immigration, religion, and reproductive rights. Her role as Vicky gave her a chance to flex her dramatic range. In 2024, she continued to surprise fans with appearances on Grey's Anatomy in the episode If Walls Could Talk and a guest role on Reservation Dogs, highlighting her commitment to culturally resonant work. Off-screen, Spencer keeps things grounded. She married Michael Jack Greenwald in 2019 and has stayed clear of the Hollywood drama cycle. Instead of chasing headlines, she uses her platform to quietly support the causes she cares about, letting her work speak for itself. Laura Spencer may not seek the spotlight, but she's earned her place in it, with talent, resilience, and roles that matter. Her journey is proof that sometimes the strongest voices don't shout. They simply show up and deliver.